So come to you. Let's do it together. Yeah, yeah. So
It's like now we got a commitment going on up in here.
let's do it together.
Congratulations to you.
Snapchat, what's up? I'm at my favorite school, Dillard University. Make some noise, 2016. Congratulations, go get 'em.
And I know some of y'all were out there scared in those classes here, like, oh God, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But look at God. I wanna hype up the class of 2018. It's your
This day lives forever. Possibility lives forever. So celebrate, enjoy. I am so proud of you.
I wanna be the change. The change for DU.
Traditions are big in higher education. Many campuses have stories about where to go and how to go and what happens if you go different places or experience certain things. And Dillard University is really no different. When you come visit Dillard University and you drive down Gentilly Boulevard and you see this white Dillard University sign, it overlooks the Rosa Freeman Keller Avenue of the Oaks. When freshmen get to Dillard University, they learn from day one, you cannot walk on the Avenue of Oaks. The only time you're able to do that is for commencement. And so every year at Dillard University, unless there's inclement weather, we find ourselves on this morning on the Rosa Freeman Keller Avenue of Oaks. Well, 2020 was very different. It wasn't rain, even though it rained last night and it's nice today. It wasn't rain that's keeping us off the Oaks today. It was Rona. And Rona shut down the campus and campuses all across the country and the entire world. And so we decided that we still had to commemorate this day. And so we're having a virtual degree conferral ceremony today. Hopefully in the fall, when Rona goes away, we can come back together and have an in-person commencement ceremony. But for today, we're going to celebrate this day because our students will become graduates of Dillard University. Please welcome University Chaplain Reverend Herbert Brisbane.
Hey, to the graduating class of 2020, I bring you greetings all the way from Dillard University, Lawless Chapel. I am Reverend Herbert A. Brisbane, your university chaplain. And I want to just continue to encourage you as you embrace this season of change. And I know this pandemic, Coronas, has really upset a lot of our lives. But you know something, one of the good things about upsets, it gives you an opportunity to reset. And so as you are resetting and you're preparing to go into the world, know that everything that is given to you is up to you to use it and to make the best of what you have. Every obstacle can be either a stepping stone or a hindering block. But I pray to you that as you continue to move forward in this season of your life, that you won't allow this to hinder you, but allow it to propel you into your future. God says, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you. It may seem a little chaotic right now, but I promise you, embrace this moment. Take time to process as you get ready to move forward in the next phase of your life. Know that God has already orchestrated every step. Just be obedient to what you hear and feel in your Noah in this season. You be encouraged and hold on and know that something better is going to come out of all of this. It may seem like you've wasted a half of your semester, but I promise you everything is for the good. Know that we love you, we're praying for you, and continue to move forward and make the Dillard difference wherever you go and wherever you are.
On behalf of the Dillard University Board of Trustees, I would like to offer congratulations to the class of 2020. 2020 was seen as a year of vision, but no one could forecast that we would be where we are today. But you worked so hard for your degree, and you should be so proud of yourself as we are proud of you. Please do not let these unusual circumstances take away from your joy and your celebration. We look forward to getting together with you in person as soon as circumstances allow. Meanwhile, congratulations again on your well-earned Dillard University degree. We are so proud of you.
This is Trustee Frank Mason, wishing the Dillard University class of 2020 all the best in your future endeavors.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations to the Dillard University class of 2020.
Congratulations to the Dillard University class of 2020.
Congratulations, 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 Dillard University class of 2020.
Congratulations to the Dillard University class of 2020.
Congratulations, Dillard University class of 2020.
To the class of 2020, congratulations on this momentous achievement. I know this isn't the senior year you envisioned, and no one can replace the memories you had hoped to share with friends and family during this time. But even though I can't personally shake your hand at graduation, I want you to know how incredibly proud I am of everything that you've accomplished and the persistence that it took to get here. One of the things our fight against COVID-19 has taught us is that we need creative, innovative minds like yours to bring forth solutions and build stronger communities, no matter what challenges come our way. You are the future of Louisiana, and because of you, that future looks bright. One day, when we can all be together again, we will ensure that your class is properly celebrated. But until then, congratulations, class of 2020, and God bless.
What's up, Dillard, graduating class of 2020. It's PJ Morton here, and I just wanted to send some love to you. I know this is a very different year, a challenging year, and that you probably didn't get a chance to do a lot of the things you wanted to do to end it out. But you're here. You made it to this point. You did the work you were supposed to do to get here, and you should be very proud. It's an amazing accomplishment, and I just pray that this time makes you stronger, makes you better, makes you smarter, and able to conquer whatever you have in front of you. Much love to y'all. Peace.
This is my 8th graduation at Dillard University, and so for the vast majority of our students, I'm the only president that they've known. So it really gives me an opportunity to know the students and some of the backstories. I'm pleased today to introduce our valedictorian, who is Miss Bria Jones from New Roads, Louisiana, and our salutatorian, Miss Deja Samuels from Chicago, Illinois. I've had the privilege of knowing both of them since they were first-year students. Both served on my POTA Student Ambassador group. They both were very involved in different clubs and organizations, both members of sororities, both really doing a fantastic job at Dillard University. So let's hear a word from both of these students. First from our salutatorian, Deja, who will be attending either Ross or St. George's School of Veterinary Medicine, and Bria, who will be attending the Southern University Law Center.
Congratulations to Dillard University's graduating class of 2020. We are finally here. We knew when we stepped on those lush green oaks, we will walk away with degrees. But we could have never imagined the irreplaceable memories, lifelong friends, and incredible experiences we would gain in these 4 years. We are more than just another class. We are innovators, leaders, and scholars. Although we are not face-to-face for this conferral, this is an accomplishment none of us should take lightly. Be proud of yourselves because this was not an easy route. Not only be thankful to yourselves, but to those that have helped you along the way, whether that be family, friends, or an inspiring mentor. This is only one stop on our journeys to success, and we have so much more to accomplish. I wish you guys all the best of luck as you go into graduate school, professional school, or the workforce. Take pride in your degrees and take pride in our rich Dillard history. Congrats again to the best class, DU 2020.
To the Dillard University class of 2020, congratulations, we have finally made it. From the moment we first entered the gates on 2601 Gentilly Boulevard, we were considered the new faces on the Oaks, eager to take on the college journey. Our undergraduate years have been filled with so many special memories, lifelong friendships, and phenomenal experiences. For us, this degree highlights a milestone in our lives, with some of us entering graduate school, professional school, and the workforce. The degrees conferred on today are proof of all of our hard work, dedication, and perseverance. May we carry this degree from our illustrious Dillard University with pride. Congratulations to each of you, and may we all succeed in the next chapter of our lives. Best wishes to my class, the best class, class of 2020.
Everyone knows that Dillard University has the best commencement speakers, period. That was the case before I got here, and we really just tried to continue that tradition. But since we aren't having a commencement today, we don't have a commencement speaker. But I still thought we should have some kind of special guest to offer some word of encouragement. So I was thinking maybe we should get someone graduates might know, a college-educated mass communications professional with experience in radio and television, who started off in urban and hip-hop stations in Dallas, Boston, and Chicago. Maybe this could be somebody they grew up watching during their formative preteen years that would remind them of a simpler time when they were really growing up. I also thought that maybe we should have somebody who had New Orleans roots, a graduate of West Jeff High and Nicholls State, someone who could empathize with the disruption of COVID-19 because of how Katrina impacted their entire family. So I reached out and I asked an Emmy Award-winning television host who has interviewed everyone from Lady Gaga to President Obama, who has been a co-host and daily correspondent for Entertainment Tonight, and whose reputation is for setting the tone of what's hot in music, movies, and entertainment. Here to share special congratulations and encouragement to the Dillard class of 2020, please welcome Roxy Diaz.
Hi, congratulations first and foremost to the class of 2020 Dillard University. I have spent many times just passing by the campus and wishing one day I'd have a chance just like this to be able to speak to all of you. I never would have imagined that it would be in this format, so I pray that one day I could actually meet all of you in person and congratulate you myself. But this is the way Dr. Walter Kimbrough thought it'd be best right now to say congratulations. I'm humbled that you would want me to be part of such a monumental day for so many people. I mean, you're the hip-hop president, so you have swag. You know what it's about. I could say that none of my professors or none of the presidents or anything at my campus had any type of sauce like that. So it already makes to say that Dillard is a university to be reckoned with, that's for sure. I really don't know what to say to you guys to make today feel better, but I pray that you know that one day, if it's not later this year or next year, you will have your chance to walk down the Avenue of the Oaks. I know this is not the graduation that you dreamed of, but you know, there have been worse times than this. All that matters is that you finished. You finished the race. You won. So many people don't even get to this point. I'm sure you know a lot of students that were your classmates that didn't even finish their first year, let alone make it all the way to their senior year. So I commend you. I applaud you. You put in the work. You grinded hard. You stayed up late. You passed those midterms. You passed those finals. You did what had to be done. And that's what we have to do when we face adversity, just like today. We can't give up. The show must go on. When I got the call from Dr. Kimbrough to do this speech, it reminded me that, you know what? Life doesn't stop for no one. It doesn't matter. Everybody has to keep on going. I really hope that even during this trying time, you continue to keep on going. You continue to keep on striving for your dreams and your goals. Don't let our current state of our economy right now discourage you into continuing to follow your dream and your path, and put that diploma to use for what you want to do, truly what you want to do. Take this time right now to be able to sit down with yourself and figure out the path. Figure out what your next move is going to be, because there's no time like the present. And if right now you have the opportunity to be able to take time for yourself, do it. Take advantage of this because this is unheard of. We never have this much time on our hands. God will never give us more than we can handle. And what is happening to our world today, it will soon pass. And hopefully we all learn from this and learn that we have to take better care of ourselves. We have to abide by the rules. We have to save for a rainy day. And you really, truly don't know what tomorrow will bring. But we're all strong enough to get through this together. And I'll tell you, this won't be the hardest moment in our lives. There will be more to come, but that's life. It will continue to push you, test you. It will be great times. It will be sad times. It will be times that brings you to your knees and you have no idea how you're going to get up, but you will get up. You will be stronger, and that's what it's all about. When facing adversity, you truly find out what you're made of, what that grit is that you're made of. And coming out of New Orleans, I know you're made out of a lot of flavor, baby, because that's exactly where I'm from. So I commend you all. I applaud you all. All these years of hard work are not in vain to just this one very moment. So take time to celebrate your accomplishments. Take time to feel all the glory and achievement and love in your world from your family and friends. It is time to celebrate. On Zoom calls and by social distancing. No crawfish boils at the lakefront just yet. Let us get through this situation before we go out and party, all right? But we can look at it this way. We're saving money right now on caps and gowns and graduation outfits. You always gotta look at the brighter side no matter what. And I hope that you always look on the brighter side for the rest of your life. This is just one moment of many more to come, of many memories to come. I pray that you find and are able to do everything your heart desires, and you're able to put your degree to great use to help out this nation, our next generation, and our future. I really do hope that one day you will be able to celebrate in the way that you want to. But until now, stay safe, stay healthy. I look forward to meeting all of these new graduates one day, and hopefully we run into each other on Canal Street or at the lakefront, and you invite me to a barbecue. Congratulations, class of 2020.
2020 is the golden graduation of the class of 1970. Each year, we invite the golden grads back to campus to salute them. I am sure there is a lot of wisdom that they can share with current grads because these students were students in the late 60s when the civil rights movement saw milestone events, including the death of Dr. King and subsequent riots. Trustee Emeritus Joyce Roche and Jimmy Edwards, our largest single alumni donor, are members of this class. Think about it. This was a time when the average annual salary was $9,400. A gallon of gas was 36 cents, and the Dow Jones was at 838. A cyclone killed 500,000 people in Bangladesh. The first Earth Day was celebrated, and the Kent State shootings happened. This is a class that started off their year, Rocky, with Hurricane Camille. It also happens to be the year our Vice President for Enrollment Management, David Page, was born. You graduated during an eventful year. Happy golden graduation class of 1970. I look forward to recognizing you in the near future. Now, every year since I've been president, and this is my 16th, I've done shout outs. I like to tell the audience about our grads. I'll do this again in person in December, but I wanted to do it as a part of our ceremony today. First, let me introduce the Best All-Around Award. It goes back to the 1950s when it was called the Ernest W. Armstrong Award. Beginning in 2013, it became the William Sutton Prize, named for Dr. William Sutton, who graduated Dillard in the class of 1953, and he won the Armstrong Best All-Around Award. He was student class president for 3 years, football captain, science major, taught on the faculty here for 20 years, and later became the president of Mississippi Valley State University for 10 years. So let me introduce the 2020 recipients. Brianna Thomas, Miss Dillard University. She was Miss Freshman and Sophomore and currently is the only undergraduate on the Governor's HBCU Task Force. She has won local and national awards for fashion, including New Orleans Fashion Week. She will be going to the University of California, Irvine for graduate school. John Lawson, freshman and sophomore class president, 4-year choir member, president of Omicron Delta Kappa, managing editor of the Kubion newspaper, MC Light scholar. John is the third Lawson to graduate from Dillard during my presidency. Shamira in 2015, Jakayla in 2018, all three graduating with honors. So shout out to y'all's mama, because she did a great job. Ariane R.J. Lewis, SGA Vice President, President of Alpha Phi Alpha and State Brother of the Year, NPHC President, White House HBCU Competitiveness Scholar, accepted to 6 law schools, including Emory and Duke, but taking that full ride to Mississippi College of Law. Let's talk about some of the legacies that are continued in this class. Rachelle Carter is continuing the legacy of Brother Kendall, class of 2017. Courtney Edwards' great-grandfather, James Garrison, graduated in 1967, and grandmother Riddell Rose has been employed at the university for 29 years. Brianna Bailey, a 3-year graduate, follows her mom, Vita Bailey, in 84, and godmother Pamela Williams of 72. Austin Thomas is a 3rd-generation Dillard graduate, following his mom, Elizabeth Poydras, father, Keenan Thomas, and grandmother, Joyce Thomas. Austin will begin his career with Citibank in Irving, Texas. Mary Jenkins is a 4th-generation Dillard grad, following her grandparents who were here in the mid-1950s, and her great-grandfather finished Straight College. For their careers, Glennae Guidry is starting with Northrop Grumman as a software engineer. Amara Edwards will also be with Northrop Grumman as a cybersecurity software analyst in Northern Virginia. Jalen Moore and Whitney Washington will be with Citibank as application support analysts. Tyler Racklin, Sierra Hainsworth, and Quincy Laurent will be with KIP New Orleans. Kennedy Stewart and Deja Norris with American Airlines as associate developer for IT applications. Leah Irby with City Year Chicago. And Kiana Taylor, a 3.5-year graduate, is working right now on the front lines as a medical technologist at Barnes Jewish Hospital in St. Louis. For graduate school, Jemiah Wilson is looking at offers from North Carolina A&T and the University of South Carolina for electrical engineering. Mr. Dillard Todd Welch going to Western Michigan University for physics. Jada Thibodeau, Emory University School of Medicine. Jakari Lister, Master of Fine Arts, City College of New York. Darielle Lumar, Mississippi College, Master of Biology, Biomedical Sciences. Deja Holland, Western Michigan University, Master's in Counseling Psychology. Billy Addison, City College of New York, Master of Physics. Alexia Pugh, Keck Graduate Institute, Master of Business and Science Program. Tyson Moss, Southern University Law Center. Devontre Parker, University of New Orleans, Master of Science in Health Administration. Marley Lee, University of South Alabama, College of Medicine. Andrew Dickerson, Master of Arts in English, Georgetown University. Alexis Pigg, Material Science and Engineering Masters, University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. India Walton, Northwestern University's Medill School of Journalism. Alana Andrew Fortune, University of South Alabama School of Medicine. Dawn Penn, Loyola University School of Law. Markia Farrell, Masters of Kinesiology, University of North Texas. Kayla Hicks, Master of Marriage and Family Counseling, University of Holy Cross. Essence Thomas will be completing a virtual internship this summer with the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, and then begin a Master's of Public Service at the Clinton School of Public Service, the University of Arkansas. As I always like to share with the audience, I say that there are lots of stories in every graduating class, stories that they allow me to share with you for inspiration. Sometimes it's overcoming illness or family tragedies or life-altering experiences. Some graduate in 3 years, some graduate in 20 years or more. Some have unique stories like Raquana Dickerson, who is our first Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry. Well, let me share 2 short special stories today. 2 exceptional mothers on this Mother's Day weekend. The first is Rachelle Carter. Toward the end of the semester, she contracted the coronavirus, as well as her 5-year-old daughter. Rachelle actually spent time in the hospital due to the virus, but she finished the semester strong with A's and B's and is officially a Dillard graduate today. Second, Kertrell Charles started Dillard in 2009 and said she was involved in a domestic violence relationship most of that time. During that time, she had 2 children and lost another. She decided in 2017 that she was going to leave that relationship, knowing that she would likely end up hospitalized. She was right. Deciding to leave left her hospitalized. But she re-enrolled in Dillard in 2018 and is graduating today. So, for Conferral and Rachelle, John, RJ, Brianna, Deja, Bria, and all 221 of the students today, I am pleased to accept the faculty's recommendation and the approval of the Board of Trustees to confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. I commend and honor you for the determination and commitment to excellence you have demonstrated during your academic journey. It is my pleasure at this moment to declare that you are now officially graduates of Dillard University. At this moment, I want to take a minute just to talk about what's happening in our country and how it impacted Dillard. The coronavirus has taken well over 70,000 lives in the United States and touched many more here in New Orleans. Dillard University has not been spared its wrath. We lost one of our internationally famous alumni, Ernest Marsalis Jr. Yes, he was a big deal, and the world said so. The Smithsonian Magazine called him a towering figure of modern jazz. Mayor LaToya Cantrell said he was the prototype of what we mean when we talk about New Orleans jazz. The New York Times wrote that he secured the respect of fellow musicians thanks to his unshakable talents as a pianist and composer and his supportive but rigorous manner as an educator. And his son Branford said, "My dad was a giant of a musician and teacher, but an even greater father. He poured everything he had into making us the best of what we could be." The legacy of Ernest Marsalis is alive and well. In what would have been his 65th class reunion anniversary, we pause to remember Ernest Marsalis Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, let me offer these final remarks as our degree conferral ceremony comes to a close. I want to thank our new friend, Rocsi Diaz, for her words of encouragement. We'll take her up on that offer to come hang out with us in the fall once we get past this corona season. Thanks to our Board of Trustees led by our chair, Michael Jones. Thanks to all the faculty and staff who have continued to work, who've been on campus and off campus, continuing to operate the institution. We thank all of you. For the graduates, I want to thank your parents and your grandparents, and I hope you spend time thanking them, even though it's Mother's Day weekend. Don't get too close to your grandmother because that could cause some problems, so thank them from a distance. That's important to do. We want to thank your spouses, your significant others, and the insignificant others. They might not make it to the December graduation because we cut them loose before the holidays. It saves a little money, but we want to thank them for now. We want to thank your children and your grandchildren, all the other relatives that are streaming live and they at the house hollering like they're right here on the Avenue of the Oaks. We're excited for them as well. Once again, I want to thank all of the members of the class of 1970 and all of the alumni of Dillard University. This is a day that we remember who we are as Dillard University. Well, as this program comes to a close, even though it's virtual, we're going to close it like we close any other commencement day ceremony with our alma mater. And then at commencement, we follow by singing Fare Ye Well. If I never see you again, fare ye well. Well, I do want to see y'all at least one more time this fall when we can get Rona out the way and do an in-person ceremony so we can do what we do best. But class of 2020, congratulations. Forever guide, alma mater. And until I see you again, fare ye well.
And
I'm praying that you will continue to move forward and that you will receive this blessing as you go forth. Go forth in the assurance of knowing that you have everything that you need. Go forth in the assurance of knowing that God has already prepared the way for you. Go forth knowing that everything that you need is already inside of you, as you've already received everything that you need. Go forth in the power and the love that God has already given you to go forth to make a world of a difference. Be the Dillard difference. I pray that God's blessings will continue to overshadow you as you walk in your purpose, as you fulfill your promise that God said that I would never leave you nor forsake you. As you look to the hills, be blessed, and may his sweet communion of his Holy Spirit rest, rule, and abide with you as you go forth now and forevermore. Amen.
Fare ye well. Fare ye well. Fare ye well. Oh, ever see you anymore. Fare ye well. Fare ye well. Fare ye well. Oh, fare ye. Oh, live the life. Live the life. Oh, if I ever see you anymore. Oh, live the life. Oh, live the Oh, say a prayer. Say a prayer. Oh, if I ever see you anymore, say a prayer. Why don't you say a prayer? Oh, say a Oh, sing a song. Sing a song. Oh, if I ever see you anymore, sing a song. Why don't you sing a song? Oh, sing on. I want everybody to put your hands together. Come on. I wanna be the change, a change for DU. An unshakable change, the start of something new.
Change that can move mountains, change that can cross the seas, change that could help others, change that can make them believe that we can make this happen, that we can make this right, that we can conquer anything in our sight. So come to you. Let's do it together. Yeah, yeah. So come to you. Let's do it together. 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 I wanna be the change, the change